Hello and welcome to Instacart Holdings, your worldwide instrument partner. We have got a thermal imager from CEM and the model is DT980Y. This thermal imager is basically used in the entrance of airport, school, college, office for checking the temperature of person who is getting inside to check if the person is having fever or not. Now this thermal imager basically works on the heat map concept, which means that you can mount this particular thermal imager on a tripod at the entrance and it will continuously check the temperature of the human and alarm if the set point is violated. So this particular thermal imager works with SD card option, it works with PC, and you can have a real-time display of this particular thermal imager on the big screen or the TV also. So it will show the heat map of that particular area or the particular length, the focal length, which is from the camera. Now the field of view for this camera is almost like half feet, or the subject should be half feet away. Coming to the features, it has got a patent of auto fusion function, which means that it can automatically adjust what temperature or what subject it has to pick basically. Apart from that, this particular trigger can be used for recording or saving the data. There are some buttons which are used to toggle. This is a laser. If you press this, a laser will be coming, and if you press this, there will be a light which will be appearing. This is to see the saved files, and this is for navigating the option. This is for power. The functions or the specification includes that it has a field of view of 17 degrees into 17 degrees, or 8 degrees into 8, or 21 into 21, and it has got a focal length of up to 19 mm. The IR resolution for this is 18 to 80 pixel, and the display size of this particular screen is 2.8 inches LCD, which means 240 into 320 pixels. The image mode can be IR image, visual image, and picture-in-picture image also. The temperature range basically in degrees is 0 to 350 degrees, and in Fahrenheit it is -4 to 302 degrees Fahrenheit, which is ideal for capturing the temperature of human body. Now we also have center spot for spot meter, and it has also got automatic hot and cold detection. The emissivity is basically from 0.01 to 1, which means that you can set the emissivity based on the object which is to be measured, which means if you have to set for water, it has to be set to 0.96. if you have to set for rubber, wood, it is 0.95 and 85 respectively, and you can also see human skin, which is 0.98. so you can follow the manual to check the emissivity and set accordingly. However, in this we have a special feature of just with one button you can set for human temperature measurement, which means that it will calibrate for human temperature, and the accuracy also comes to 0.3 degrees Fahrenheit. However, for any other temperature, the accuracy is plus or minus 2 degrees. Now the measurement correction is based on the emissivity and reflected temperature. It has got a micro SD card option, and as well as you can directly relay this to the PC and acquire the data. This has got a USB mini and HDMI interface for TV also, for live video. And the best part of this is a CE approved instrument or the device, which means that it meets the compliance for most of the organization. Now the lithium ion battery is also provided, 3.7 volt, 2600 milliampere, and it has got an operating time of 4 hours. So after that you can use the charger to charge it. It has got an operating temperature of -15 to 50 degrees Celsius and humidity 10% to 90%. I'll just walk you through with the accessories which we get it from this along with this instrument. This is the battery, the charger with the same mobile pin. This is again an USB, a USB extension cable, HDMI cable from camera to HDMI TV source, an SD card 8 GB. You get a bag with pouch at left and right, the user manual, CD and the calibration certificate. We'll just insert this battery. And it's good to go. We can start this. Since it is starting, I'll just walk through with the left and the right. This is the HDMI TV extension or monitor. This is the micro SD card slot, audio output and the charging point. Now this point, if you see, this is the adjustment for sharpness, the cover for protection. One of them is the laser and one of them is the light basically. This is the trigger and of course the battery compartment. Now you can see the viewfinder. You can see that in the LCD screen we can just see that the object which is showing in a different color. I'll just walk you through with the menu. This is lock or unlock. This is lock or unlock. To lock that subject, this is the menu option. The right is measurement. There are 4 measurement areas: center, hot, capture or cold. For human you can use the center and a hot, or you can use the capture mode also. Basically it is how you want to measure it. Next comes the emissivity. The emissivity is now set to 0.98, which is for human. Next is temperature compensation. The alarm, at what point you will need the alarm, which is 99.1 degrees Fahrenheit. And the temperature reflection. So temperature reflection is nothing but normally it is set to ambient temperature. So we have just set to ambient temperature here. Now what kind of image you require? Either you require IR, visible, fusion or AUF. Again, the palette, whether you require iron, rainbow, gray or gray inverse. We can also set the range for screening or for -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 302 or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 662, which is higher temperature. And the last it comes setting, where we can set the language, the temperature unit. Now if you're doing for human, it should be set to degrees Fahrenheit. Also you can do factory setting, time setting and information of course. So There is nothing much which this instrument. So this is all. Now this temperature which you can see 96.7, this is basically the temperature which is the highest in this particular zone. The moment I put this hand, you can see the temperature has increased again. With this button you can use the light. As you can see, I can just show you, long press will put on the light. And with this button you can put the laser. You can see the laser. This is to see if there are files available, if you can want to open it here, or if there are already saved file, you can check from there. In the emissivity, you can directly see the emissivity of this. It's mentioned over here also: water, stainless steel, concrete, rubber, wood, human skin. You can select the human skin if you are checking human. Okay, it also shows the battery and the zoom. It is currently set to 1x. The degrees Fahrenheit, which is the current temperature or the current measurement unit set, and also the time. So you can see that with the use of this adjustment wheel, we can also sharpen the image. That's more or less about this instrument. We do have also got another thermal imagers models which can directly push the data to cloud, or you can have analytical data, or you can have ID tagging for human. So you can also reach us for that. And for more information of this thermal imagers, you can always reach to our engineers at instrucard.com. Thanks for watching.